power. It's a word that carries immense weight and significance. It's a word that echoes through history, reverberating through the annals of time, whispered in hushed tones and shouted from rooftops. It has been the driving force behind revolutions, the catalyst for change, and the reason for countless conflicts. Throughout time, we've seen it manifested in countless ways, from the rise and fall of ancient empires to the intricate political strategies that have shaped our world. From sprawling empires to subtle political maneuvers, power has always found a way to assert itself, leaving an indelible mark on history. But there's one constant that transcends cultures and continents: the allure of opulence, particularly among those who hold high office. The trappings of power often come adorned with luxury, a symbol of status and authority. From the moment a leader takes the oath, they inherit not just a responsibility to their people, but often a lifestyle most can only dream of. Think about it. We're talking lavish residences, private jets, and exclusive access to the world's most elite circles, and a level of access that redefines exclusivity. These leaders are not just figureheads. They are symbols of their nation's power and prestige. But this extravagance isn't just about personal indulgence. It's a carefully crafted image, a projection of power and prestige on the world stage. Every grand event, every opulent residence, is a statement to the world. And whether it's a gilded palace in Africa or a sprawling estate in North America, these displays of wealth tell a story about the leader, the nation, and the often complex relationship between the two. They reflect the aspirations, the history, and the identity of a nation. In this exploration, we'll journey across continents and through decades, comparing the opulent lifestyles of African and North American presidents. We'll delve into the historical contexts that shaped these lifestyles and the cultural significance behind them. From the post-colonial era in Africa to the rise of American global dominance, we'll uncover the motivations behind the grandeur and examine its impact on public perception. How do these leaders balance the demands of their office with the expectations of their people? Get ready to delve into a world of privilege and power, where the lines between leadership and luxury blur, and the true cost of opulence is far more than meets the eye. We'll explore the benefits and the burdens that come with such a lifestyle and what it truly means for those who wield power. The African continent, with its rich history and diverse cultures, presents a unique perspective on presidential opulence. Emerging from the shadows of colonialism in the mid-20th century, many newly independent nations saw their leaders embrace a level of grandeur that rivaled the extravagance of their former rulers. These displays of wealth, often in stark contrast to the poverty faced by many citizens, were about more than just personal indulgence. They were symbolic gestures, intended to assert authority, project an image of strength and stability on the world stage, and legitimize their newfound independence. Grand palaces, sprawling estates, and fleets of luxury cars became outward symbols of power, signaling a clean break from the past and a bold step into a new era. This embrace of opulence wasn't without its critics. Many argued that such extravagant spending was a betrayal of the people's trust, a misallocation of resources that could be better spent on education, healthcare, and infrastructure. However, others viewed it as a necessary investment, a way to command respect from international allies and attract foreign investment. The debate surrounding presidential opulence in Africa is complex and multifaceted, rooted in the continent's unique history and the challenges it continues to face. It's a story of power, perception, and the delicate balance between national pride and the needs of the people. Across the Atlantic, the United States, a nation built on the ideals of democracy and equality, presents a contrasting yet equally fascinating perspective on presidential luxury. The American presidency, while rooted in the principles of modesty and public service, has evolved to include a unique blend of power, privilege, and prestige that is both captivating and complex. While American presidents haven't traditionally indulged in the same level of overt opulence as their counterparts in other parts of the world, their lifestyles are undoubtedly a far cry from the average citizen. The role of the president comes with an array of privileges that, while not always ostentatious, are certainly significant. These privileges are designed to ensure the president can perform their duties effectively, but they also contribute to a lifestyle that is markedly different from that of the average American. From the sprawling grounds of Camp David, a secluded retreat used for both relaxation and high-stakes diplomacy, to the iconic Oval Office, The trappings of American presidential power are undeniable. The Oval Office, with its rich history and symbolic significance, serves as the epicenter of executive decision-making, a place where history is often made. While the White House itself is steeped in history and tradition, the perks of the presidency extend far beyond its walls. The White House, often referred to as the People's House, is not just a residence but a symbol of the American presidency. Its halls have witnessed countless historic moments, and its gardens have hosted numerous state events and ceremonies. Private jets, helicopters, and a fleet of armored vehicles are just a few of the amenities that come with the job. Air Force One, the president's private jet, is equipped with advanced communication systems and security measures, allowing the president to conduct affairs of state while in the air. Marine One, the presidential helicopter, provides quick and secure transportation, often seen landing on the White House lawn. The presidential motorcade, with its armored vehicles, ensures the president's safety during ground travel. But unlike in some other nations where presidential wealth is shrouded in secrecy, the finances of American presidents are relatively transparent. This transparency is a cornerstone of American democracy, aimed at ensuring that those in power remain accountable to the people they serve. Financial disclosures, tax returns, and other public records provide insight into the president's financial dealings, helping to maintain a level of trust between the public and their leader. Salaries, expenses, and even tax returns are subject to public scrutiny, a testament to the country's emphasis on accountability and transparency. The president's salary, set by Congress, is public knowledge, as are the expenses related to running the executive office. This openness is intended to prevent corruption and ensure that the president's actions are in the best interest of the nation. However, this transparency doesn't negate the reality that American presidents, both during and after their time in office, often enjoy a level of wealth and privilege that sets them apart from the average American. The prestige of the office often translates into lucrative opportunities post-presidency, allowing former presidents to continue living in comfort and influence. Book deals, speaking engagements, and lucrative business ventures are just some of the avenues through which former presidents continue to amass wealth, further blurring the lines between public service and private gain. These opportunities not only provide financial benefits, but also allow former presidents to maintain a presence on the national and international stage, continuing to shape public discourse and policy long after their terms have ended. Now, let's draw some comparisons between the opulent lifestyles of African and North American presidents. These leaders, though separated by continents, share the commonality of holding the highest office in their respective countries, yet their lifestyles can be remarkably different. On the surface, the differences are stark. The way these leaders live, the homes they reside in, and the luxuries they enjoy can vary greatly, reflecting not just personal preferences, but also cultural and historical contexts. We picture sprawling palaces in Africa, often built with a blend of traditional and modern architecture, surrounded by vast estates. These grand residences are not just homes, but are often seen as symbols of national pride and power, showcasing the rich heritage and the aspirations of the nation. These residences serve not only as homes, but as symbols of national pride and power. They are often guarded by elite security forces and are the sites of important national ceremonies and events. In contrast, the American president resides in the White House, a historic building steeped in tradition. The White House, while undeniably grand, is more modest in scale compared to some of the palatial residences of African leaders. While undeniably grand, it doesn't quite reach the palatial scale often seen in some African nations. The White House is more than just a residence. It is a working office, a museum of American history, and a symbol of the presidency. However, the American president enjoys access to other luxurious properties like Camp David, a secluded retreat reserved for presidential use. This retreat offers a place for relaxation and high-level meetings away from the public eye. Both African and North American presidents enjoy the perks of high office, including private jets for travel and dedicated staff catering to their every need. These jets are often equipped with state-of-the-art technology and luxurious amenities to ensure comfort and security during travel. However, the scale and extravagance can differ. The level of luxury and customization in these jets can vary, reflecting the different expectations and standards in each region. Some African presidents have been known for their lavish spending on private jets, often customized with luxurious amenities, such as gold-plated fixtures, spacious lounges, and private suites. While American presidents, while still traveling in style, face greater scrutiny over excessive spending. Air Force One, though highly advanced and comfortable, is subject to public and media scrutiny, ensuring that spending is kept in check. The differences in spending habits can be attributed to a variety of factors, including cultural norms, economic realities, and the level of public scrutiny. In some countries, lavish spending by leaders is more accepted, while in others, it can lead to public outcry and political consequences. However, both examples highlight the undeniable allure of luxury and the fine line that leaders must tread between enjoying the privileges of their position and remaining accountable to their constituents. The balance between personal comfort and public duty is a delicate one, and how it is managed can significantly impact a leader's legacy and public perception.